we've seen is a rise of hate and populism across Europe. And what we see very clearly is that this is actually translating into real hate. So hate online is translating into real hate on the ground. And I think it's really important that we're all aware of that.
Hate speech and online violence against women is a critical issue. Women experience 27 times more hate speech and more harassment online than men, which means about 9 million girls under the age of 15 in Europe are currently experiencing some form of this at the moment.
Today we really want to talk about content moderation and what it means. Who has to set the boundary of what should be online or not, and how do we do that? How can we together as a society decide what we want to have up there or not? What's the right way to protect people from harmful content?
Events like these are very important. Listening to influencers like myself can actually be beneficial because social media and the internet, I mean, we all use it and it's becoming bigger and bigger by the day. So we have to understand that with all the issues that we have now, we need to tackle them now.
You need the comprehensive understanding of all the different actors. This is legislators, the ICT companies, the big tech companies, and civil society who are on the ground actually filling in a lot of the actions or the motions that state level and tech level are missing at the moment. So really, it's about collective action.
There's definitely still legal gaps when it comes especially to LGBTI-phobic hate crimes and hate speech across Europe, also on European level. So we would love to see initiatives closing those legislative gaps. But there's a lot that can be done in the meantime, and we're really working with politicians, but also companies such as Google, to really see what can be done to actually take harmful content off much more quickly.
We're trying to find the best solution to keep our platform safe, and for that we explore all the possible options on the table, from the use of machine learning and technology when it's possible, and it's still not possible for every type of harmful content, and then using the flags that we receive from any person that sees something inappropriate to take a quick and rapid action based on that.
Policymakers are trying to ask platforms, so private companies, to take more initiatives, to take more actions against this type of content. But at the same time, there is a risk that when these platforms are asked to moderate and to regulate content of their users, they don't really have an incentive to exercise proper balancing. The role of the state here, and by state I mean also EU acting as a legislator, is that when it delegates certain traditionally state tasks to private companies, it also has to ensure that there are certain safeguards.
What we always need is to have enough time to think and assess carefully the problem, because what we see is whenever you have to put things into balance, very often this is between protecting your users, protecting society, and protecting free speech as well. We have to take the context into account, and this is the key.
I think it's brilliant that so many different people from different fields are getting together and having this discussion, and I think that it's just definitely a step in the right direction.